I'm going to do an insight video today, and I know that over the last few months we've talked a lot about oneness vibration, and we're talking a lot about source-like creation. The reason why we're talking about a lot of this is in relation to the awakening, like a massive awakening that's going on for many beings at the moment. The awakening back to source, the awakening back to oneness vibration, the awakening back to your higher selves and the relationship. And I've talked about like diamond consciousness, and diamond consciousness, this notion of union, the union of the higher self and the human self, and how when these two aspects of the being start to integrate, it starts to open up, and you start to align once again with the oneness vibration. And the oneness vibration is the reflection of source-like creation, of all manifestation, of all energy, of all vibration, of all frequency. And these are really, really important words as we start to move through our sort of like our ascension. And our ascension is fundamentally coming back to source-like creation. And this is what the masters know, this is what the angels know, this is what the infinite beings of dimensional reality know. That they know that they're one consciousness, that they're one frequency, that they're one vibration. And this is why oneness vibration and frequency is so integral, and is so important at this time, that we start to awaken and have the awareness to come back into the oneness vibration. It's about bringing through that vibration in all that you do, in your conscious thought, in your actions, in your vibration, your frequency, within your energy field. And this is what the masters are telling us. This is what the beings are telling us. This is what the whole of this shift is going on. And it's been, like I was saying, just before Christmas, I felt like a shift as we start to move into the new year. But it's not even the new year, it's a new age. And the new age is talking about once again this eternal moment. And the eternal moment again is this oneness frequency. It's being in this frequency, it's being in this vibration, where we create and manifest from source, and we awaken to our own source light and our own source energy, which we're all born from, that we're all created from. And it's what aligns us, but it's also what brings us back home. And when I mean home, I mean like what brings us back to our true nature. And this is what this time's about. And this is what, this is why I've been talking about like Lord Lanto over the last couple of insight videos about Lord Lanto and this master, because this master managed to when it walked the earth, managed to sort of harness source-like creation. This is where the illumination of the heart came from, and it very much connects to the heart center, and it connects to the third eye, and it is golden energy. It's like a golden vibration, it's a golden frequency. And the golden age of Atlantis brought wisdom, it brought knowledge, it brought wisdom, it brought understanding and awareness of a high spiritual level and a high spiritual vibration and frequency. And this is what many of us are going through. We're being aligned, and we're being activated, and this is what this time's about. And this is why I keep talking about the universal law of correspondence, because it's the starting point. It's the starting point of becoming aware of your source vibration, your source frequency. The source vibration and the source frequency is what all beings are born from, and all dimensions are created from. All dimensions of light and reality are created from source. And this is the shift. We're in an age where we're not just talking about your own spiritual journey. We're talking about a collective consciousness, a collective frequency, that all beings are connected to, this oneness light source creation, this oneness light vibration. And this is why oneness is so important, and this is why I keep talking about it. In my own experience, I'm trying to walk as one vibration, and see when I'm sort of bringing in, or trying to bring and align sort of healing energies, and I'm trying to anchor in energies. I'm anchoring in it from all realities and all dimensions. I'm not seeing it as just like as us as a collective on this plane and bring it in. I'm trying to bring in the anchor in the energies from all all realities, all dimensions. And again, as I start to talk about this, I'm given the staff. The staff is obviously for stability and security, but it's also symbolic of like guidance, awareness, um, higher consciousness, wisdom, understanding. But I also see again the white diamond that comes down. It comes down from the top of my head, and it's like you got um, the short diamond that comes down to the shoulders, and then you got the longer diamond. And again, this is symbolic of the new consciousness, the new frequency of awareness, that all dimensions are connected. The diamond is symbolic of union, and it's symbolic of the oneness vibration, the oneness frequency. As many of us are starting to once again open up our energy channels, and I even see it like the energy channels are like a column, this big column of light that comes down, and it's connecting into our sort of our energy frequency and our reality, and it's allowing us to anchor. I'm constantly being sort of directed to use crystals. I use a lot of like wands at the moment. I've got many wands that I keep using, and I've been sort of like directed to use these to align my energy centers. And crystals are a good tool to bring us back into oneness, because what they do is when you put them on your energy centers, you just literally allow them to align you, and you allow the crystals with their natural frequency, because they hold the source light creation, they hold the oneness vibration, and when you put them on your energy centers, it allows you to then once again to align naturally to the oneness vibration, the infinite frequency, the infinite vibration. And the oneness vibration, again, we've got this the upside down 8, which is the infinite symbol of the infinite vibration, which is again the oneness vibration, which is again a reflection of source light creation. Many of us have been asked to open up our vibration, open up our frequency, to once again to receive this vibration, this frequency at this time, which is needed for this age. We need to come back into alignment. We come back into union, and this is why the masters are working with us, and the universal teachers. This is why the guides are working with us. I mean, I've also been directed to call upon my guardian angel, and bring the guardian angel to step forward and work with me, and guide me. And don't forget all of these aspects of the source light creation, or oneness vibration, or aspects of consciousness or higher awareness, that these beings are working with us, are all reflections again of the oneness vibration of the infinite eternal moment. But they're also reflections of the universal laws, like inspired action, which connects you to your higher self. Your higher self is the channel, is the opening to where you once again start to connect with these infinite beings, and these infinite frequencies and vibrations of consciousness. And the more I go through this, my first sort of like sort of experience as I was growing up was, I was very I see colours, and I was very much connected into like healing and spiritual healing insight. I used to write a lot of spiritual wisdom and insight about the soul and about the spirit world. But now, as I start to move further into my journey and this shift in consciousness, it's about a collective, it's about a oneness vibration, it's about a consciousness, it's about your higher self for this time. And the guides and the angels and the ascended masters are around us and working with us, but they're all aspects of that source light creation, they're all aspects of the consciousness, the oneness vibration. You start to see not necessarily them as masters and guides, even though they are, you see that they're all part of the same wholeness of this oneness vibration, this oneness frequency. And there's an infinite source and flow of wisdom and information that comes from the source light creation, which is directly connected to the oneness vibration, which you access through your higher self, which is integrated within your higher self. And again, this is a direct example of the diamond consciousness. And this is the shift that many of us, we were looking to like connect to angels and guides and masters, but we start to realize that there's an infinite vibration, this source light creation, this oneness vibration. It's a vibration, it's frequency, everything is energy. So it's not necessarily about the master or the guide, it's about there's an infinite flow of wisdom and information, and the infinite, and all these infinite masters and guides work in harmony, they work in union with this, they work in oneness with it, and they're bringing insight and wisdom to us to once again to align us back into that vibration, back into that frequency. So there's a really massive shift where we become like, well, we're in our own energy in that source light creation. Again, the universal law of correspondence, I talk about this law a lot because it's the starting point where we come into source light creation, source light vibration. And the more that we can spend time in the eternal moment and be in that vibration, the more that we start to be open to the infinite flow of the wisdom and the insight, and it aligns with us, and it brings us the insight that we need to live our lives in that eternal moment, to live in that vibration, that frequency, and once again be connected to the source light creation, but once again open up to our higher selves and open up to the infinite realities and dimensions of light, energy, wisdom, awareness, consciousness. And this is what's going on. There's a massive shift in that. As I start to connect into, I see a massive golden sphere, and the golden sphere is sort of like energy and light, a new energy, a new light that's coming in, a new vibration and frequency. And this is, the more we talk about this, the more we start to practice it, the more we become aligned, the more that we start to become in our own light frequencies, our light vibration, which is the oneness vibration, which is source light creation. We become conscious, more aware, and we start to once again integrate it, and once again anchoring the energy that's needed for this age, the collective energy, the infinite energy of oneness vibration and source light creation. That's the insight for today.